Hello everyone, my name is MJ Vilches of Doodle Notes, and welcome to part 3 of the 9 TutLapse series. So yeah, in this part I'll be sharing to you how I rigged 9. So yeah, this part of the series is actually done this year, not last year unlike the previous parts. And yeah, this part will be complete time lapse of my rigging process of 9. And in this part, in 9's rig, I used the Rigify add-on. But yeah, also the Blender version that I used to do this is 2.78 RC1, release candidate 1, but I actually reverted back to 2.76 just now because there's a bug on 2.78 that that's very annoying if you're animating. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's just do this. So yeah, continuing from the last part, 1 year later, I re-rigged 9 and I used the Rigify add-on. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be creating a normal speed tutorial on how to add Rigify add-on or to enable it on the user preferences. You have to enable it first to be able to use it. And yeah, I'm gonna be linking a normal speed tutorial on the links below by David Ward. That's where I first learned how to use the Rigify add-on, and I think the Rigify add-on had some stuff added onto it as years go by. I don't know, I'm not really following the development, but yeah, on this rig, I'll be using the Rigify add-on. And what I'm doing right now is just aligning the bones on the right joints, the right parts of 9 there. His arm, his shoulders, and using the Shift S method to align the joints on the joint of the mesh. Like I said on the TutLapse, it's a little trick that I'm gonna be creating a separate tutorial for that to really clarify what the Shift S method is. I don't know if others are doing it, but I'm doing it, and it's something that I figured out myself. But I'm not gonna tell that I invented it, because someone else have already probably done the same method. But yeah, I'll share to you the Shift S method on a separate quick tip Blender how-to tutorial, a normal speed tutorial. Yeah, right there, I'm done. Just making sure that everything is at the right axis. Actually, that's one of the things that you have to make sure when using the Rigify add-on, or even rigging. You need to make sure that the bones are pointed to the right axis. It's going to be very useful later on when you're adding the inverse schematics, or you're adding custom shapes to the bones. The custom shapes won't look weird if you've rotated the bones on the right axis. So yeah, right here I've pressed the Rigify and the Rigify add-on generated those custom shapes by itself. The video didn't jump. If you're confused, if you haven't seen Rigify add-on before, the video didn't jump. It's just that I pressed the Rigify button, and the Rigify add-on generated that custom shape bone right there. And yeah, right now I'm parenting 9 on the generated bone. And yeah, like I said, if things are confusing, you can watch a normal speed tutorial. I'm gonna be putting up a link in the description below to if you want to watch this on detail, or if you can wait, I'll probably be creating a normal speed tutorial just covering the Rigify add-on. But yeah, there are a lot of tutorials already on that anyways. So yeah, I'm kind of hesitant on creating a separate tutorial because there's a lot of tutorial on how to add the Rigify add-on already. I'm gonna be linking them on the description below. Okay, right here I'm making sure that everything is properly weighted. I parented 9's mesh on the bone with automatic weights, but sometimes automatic weights doesn't yield good results. So you have to go in there and edit it, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just making sure that the weights are right. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back later as I finish this up, and yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch as I fix the weights here. Nothing really new, just subtracting, adding. Then I'm gonna come back if there's something that's important to say. Yeah, just keep watching. So yeah, another thing that I need to share to you, I think, is, you know, when the Rigify add-on generates bones, there's going to be a lot of bones, and they're gonna be on different layers. So all you have to do to find the right bones, the deformed bones, so you can edit models or the mesh or the weight, is go to the bone layers. And you know that the bone layer, like third to last bone layer, that's where the deformed bones are. That's what I'm selecting right now to make sure that the deformed bones are controlling the right parts of the mesh. So yeah, that's one of the things that you need to, because you're probably going to be confused where the deformed bones are, and I think all of them is on the third to the last bone layers. You can find that on the bone layer tab. And then yeah, I'm gonna come back later as I finish this up, so keep watching. Also, one thing, the Rigify add-on is, you know, made for human skeleton. So there are 5 fingers, and right here you can see that 9 has only 4 fingers. And actually, the Rigify add-on, you can actually delete some bones, but you have to delete the right bones to avoid errors. If there's 1 to 4 bones and you want to delete some, you know, some of that bones, you have to delete 4th. You have to delete from the last first, because you're probably gonna have errors if you delete 1 instead of 4. I haven't really encountered any errors yet because I did not do that. But yeah, just to make sure that it's safe, if you're gonna be deleting bones, you have to delete the ones that are on the last, the 4th. There's 1 to 4 bones, you have to delete the 4th bone. 4, 3. Yeah, you get it, I guess. But yeah, that's all that I need to clarify. Yeah, let's keep watching as I finish up properly weighting 9 here. Yeah, I'm gonna back later. So yeah, another thing about the Rigify add-on is that it only has the basic parts of the human body, just the arms, the legs. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have anything else. It doesn't have the face rig. I think the Pitch Boy rig has it, but I don't want to use that one. I like the Rigify one more. The other one more. This one more. So yeah, right now I'm actually rigging 9 zipper there. because it would be very weird if that zipper is not moving when you start animating. And then I used one of the fingers custom shape to give custom shape on the zipper bones. Yeah, that's what I did. To just, I just added some bones that are not included on the Rigify add-on. One of the bones that I also am gonna add later on is the bones that are gonna control the face rig. And for this model for 9, I did not do the same rig that I did with Meowth. I did not do the experimental facial rig here on 9. Instead, I did a shape key method. You're gonna be seeing that later on. So yeah, right here I'm checking if things are going well. The weights are properly weighted. Yeah, just making sure that none of the other bones that are not supposed to deform the mesh are not deforming the mesh. So yeah, here I'm just checking if there's a weird deformation on the belly part right there. I'm just checking, and checking every part just to make sure that it's properly rigged, properly weighted. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back later as I finish. I'm gonna back later after finish checking after this checking part. Yeah. So yeah, right now I am starting with the face rig, and I started with the jaw. That's for the jaw. I did not use shape key. Instead, I did this. I put some weights into it so that the movement of the jaw is not bone. It's not a shape key. It's not a bone-driven shape key. Oh, but yeah, I only did it for the jaw. The rest of the parts of the face would be shape keyed. Yeah, right here I'm just trying to achieve that. Just trying to weight that properly so that the jaw would move in an awesome way, like a jaw. The jaw would move like a jaw. But yeah, right now adding just one bone on each edge of the mouth. That's the only face. That's the only thing that I'm gonna add on 9's face rig, just to control his face, just to make his face smile. Or sad, or just to make his face frown, just to add the frown face and the smiley face. Right here I'm adding bones that would control the eyes, the bones that would make the eyes look at stuff. And for the eyes, I also used shape key to move 9's eyes, because his eyes are different. They're like the camera lens eyes. Yeah. For 9's eye, actually, I shape keyed it already on the previous rigging. The previous rig that I did, I actually shape keyed 9's eyes already. So that's probably the only thing that's not gonna be shown here, how I shape keyed 9. But you can actually understand it already. I just moved around some vertices to move the eyes left, right, up, down, close it, and open it. Yeah, you'll be seeing how I add shape keys later on 9's face there. And here I added a custom shape for his eyes. Just a simple shape. The shape that is usually, given to the eye look at to the bone that would control the eyes. Yeah, right here I'm adding drivers on 9's eye shape keys. I'm just trying to, get the right settings there. I actually modeled 9's eyes, closed. So yeah, I think that was not a good thing. That was a stupid move, I guess. Because when modeling the eyes and you're planning to rig them later on, especially the eyelids, you have to model them halfway, so that you only have to add shape keys up and down. Because if it's an eyelid and you're gonna add a shape key, if the eyelids are open and then you're gonna have a closing shape key, the eyelids would, the middle part, the halfway of that eyelid would intersect with the eyeballs, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want the eyeballs to get out of the eyelid, to be visible outside of the eyelids. That's why it's best to model the eyelids close, default the rest pose of the eyelids to be halfway, kind of like a sleepy eyes for the character. I think that's the only tip I'd be able to give to you right now about the eyes. But yeah, right here you can already see the results of adding drivers on the shape key so that the bones would control the shape key. And right here you can see I added a shape key on 9's face. This wide face. Adding a shape key there, making sure it's properly. Yeah, right. You can already understand what's happening, what adding shape keys are all about. It's about just shaping the mesh in another way. You have to make sure that you add a basis shape key before adding the rest of the shape key, so that you'd have the rest mode mesh, base mesh. You don't want to override the basis mesh, the basis shape key. Yeah, shape keys are very, very, very awesome. The first time I figured out about shape keys, I was actually very amazed. I actually thought that if I learned shape keys, I can do anything. I can, just to make your character smile, frown, or just change the shape of his face. It's just so awesome. I really love 3D modeling. That's why when watching Tangled, the Tangled movie is the one that drove me to learn 3D modeling, to learn the 3D basically, just to learn how to do it. It's the one thing that drove me to do the Blender thing. Actually, I didn't know about Blender before. When I have the urge of learning 3D, I actually started with 3ds Max, and I hated it the first time. I did not even study it that well, because it's one thing, it's not, it's a commercial software, and I wanted to, I want the software to be free, because if it's a commercial software, then I'd have to acquire it in some other ways, because, and I don't want to do that. That's why when I figured out about Blender, it's like a part of my life has been complete. It's like a piece of my life is complete, because when I figured out about Blender, it's like my dreams can't come true. Before I thought it couldn't be. Before I thought I won't be able to reach my dreams without money, but now because of Blender, it's like I can do anything as a 3D artist or as a filmmaker. So yeah. By the way, there's a link in the description below if you want to download Blender. If you're new to Blender, I really recommend that program. It can't really compare to the, it can't really compete with those, high end, with 3ds Max or the ones that's been used by Hollywood. I really think Blender can compete with those software, and it's being developed regularly. But yeah, I want to clarify that the Blender team is not paying me to do this. This is the thing that I do. It's my opinion of the software, because it's really awesome. They did not pay me to promote their software. I'm doing it by myself because this software is awesome, and I really recommend that you try it if you want to try Blender. If you want to try the 3D modeling business, 3D animation business, you have to learn Blender. Blender is awesome. Yeah, right here, I've rigged the eyebrows, and unlike the mouth, I actually added weighted it. I weight painted it instead of adding a shape key for the eyebrows, and it's actually looking good. It's working well. I'm actually loving it. And also, it doesn't have a limit. Yeah, that would be the final piece of the puzzle, the final thing that I did for 9 here, and I declared him ready for animation. You'll be seeing that animation later on. It's going to be a Halloween special, and Doodly will be there as well. Yeah. This is the final piece of the puzzle, final piece of 9, and this is the final part of the 9 TutLapse series. And yeah, that is all. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you've got something from this. You've learned some new tricks, or if you saw a mistake, you're probably gonna learn from it too. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, if you think you've got something with this, don't hesitate to share it to your friends if they need something like this. You need to, you want to show them the power of Blender, what Blender can do. You can, show them the TutLapse videos. But yeah, if you want to watch the previous part, just click that annotation right there, the lower video right there. And if you want to watch 9 move, I'll be creating an animation with him, and you'll be seeing that as through the link right there, the annotation right there, the upper video. Once it's up, that will be live, but if you can't click that yet, that means I'm still working on it. And yeah, subscribe, consider subscribing if you want to see more stuff like this. Like I said in the previous TutLapse, I will be doing this for all of the models that I'll be using for my animations, for my future animations. You'll be seeing a TutLapse video of how I did it, but I cannot guarantee that I'll be giving them all for free, because there are some characters that I'll be modeling here that are original, and I don't want them to just give away off the internet, because that would not be awesome. That would not be awesome, because I don't want my characters to be used in a weird way, because this is the internet. When stuff are given access to something, they're always gonna end up doing something weird with it, because that's something that you cannot deny on the internet. Yeah. I'll be doing something like this, so consider subscribing if you want to see more stuff like this, or if you want to see some Blender stuff or filmmaking stuff. Because I'm a filmmaker, and right now I'm focusing on 3D animation, because my laptop, I only got a laptop and a crappy camera to do my stuff here on the YouTube channel. And yeah, soon you'll be seeing some live action stuff as well, once I've actually have enough equipment to do it. And yeah, actually my Patreon page is up. If you wanna support me, you can go to my Patreon page. The link will be in the description. I'll be showing up an annotation right here. Yeah, it would really be a big thing if you support me there. Also, I won't force you to do that. If you're just interested on seeing me grow, or if you want to see me grow more by supporting me financially, because I really need an upgrade to up my creations up and just take my creations to another level, the next level. Yeah, if you want to support me, you can go to Patreon, or you can just share my videos, watch the videos, and share them. I also make short films, live and animated web series on my main channel. You can check it out. The link will be in the description below. And you can explore my sites right there, my social media sites. That's where I'm going to be updating. If I can't update as a video here on YouTube, I'll be updating on my social media sites. Also, check out the blog. Everything you need to know about Doodle Notes will be there. And yeah, that is all I think that I need to tell you. My name is MJ Viljas of Doodle Notes, bringing forth awesomeness to glorify the awesome. Over and out.